Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to do a bit of a educational stream. This game is harder than Dark Souls. Honestly, to get the high levels techniques down, yeah, it actually can be. Alright, so I had turned on the game just to make sure that I got everything working properly for the remote or controller. So, just that I'm under the same restrictions you were. PS5 controller. Change that to that, that to that, that to that, that to that. Add no cancels that. Alright, that should be everything. Alright. So, level 1, now that you've gone through this and the next 3 games in the Metroid series, as well as the remake of the original, well, 2 games in the series and remake of the original, what are your opinions on the one that started it, Super Metroid? You had fun with it, or at least you act like you did. When you knew I wasn't screaming at the screen. But there is a lot that can be done in this game, and I'm got a route in mind, and I'm going to try and make it. It's like you said, oh, you can beat this in 2 hours. I am going to try to beat this. If I don't beat it in 2 hours, it's going to be bloody close to it. And we're going for 100% items, so I don't forget anything, any one-offs. I could do without the wall jumps, but that's what breaks this game in half the time, is the wall jump ability. Right behind bomb jumps. Infinite bomb jumping. But yeah, I can understand why it is an awkward thing. The last 2 games didn't have that. First game, it was just your standard, you jump, that's it. You had to screw attack to jump into things, but there's no special jumping. Then the second game, they had the space jump, so I had to get used to the timing of that, and it was as awkward then as it was in this one. A little bit better in this one, but still could be not better. It took them to Fusion to get that down right. Alright, so let's get in here and let's start running. Kind of wish I had a timer put in place for this. Now, maybe I'm giving myself an extra bonus. But I am counting the in-game timer, not the real-world timer. I was fighting with all my might not to knock on her open door today so low. 8:25 p.m. I just said I would be using the in-game timer, not out-game timer. I'm still going to try to beat it under 2 hours real time, but we might be better with the in-game timer. Should I go for the extended battle or the... let's see if I can get a victory here instead of... Ah. It's when he does that move, I have no recourse but to take the hit. Would you stop doing that? That's right. Breathe fire. Fire easy. Fire cheap damage. Ah! Not close. When you beat it, is it for the night? Yeah, when we finish the game, like escape the planet, we'll be calling it. We're not doing any extended things tonight. This is just one run of this. If you want me to do runs through the other games, then I'll have to get the... Actually, do I have both of those as physical? I'll have to go look in my games. If not, I'll have to go and get ROMs to be able to do them. Oh. Now that just neutered my momentum right there. Okay, I might still do DS3 tonight. Dark Souls 3. Get hit by every bit of steam on the way up. I don't think I recall seeing you ever do Dark Souls 3 or 2. Right, and then just flips out of existence. Yeah, it's possible. You may have done it, done them when I wasn't around, or before I started following you. I did 3 after ER, Elden Ring. Truth be told, I don't remember anything about your Elden Ring playthrough. I think I was trying to avoid spoiling myself, since you were able to get to it before I did. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, I actually did that right. Or was just BB? I can't remember. BB, what's that abbreviation for? I know it ain't baseball. Bloodborne. Ah, okay. I think I'm going to get that missile now. Try to get the mock ball. I played almost no defense gown, some fashion souls, bracer, and flip-flops. Yeah, I don't think I recall any of that. I think you got to it. It was the most boring Bloodborne playthrough after ER. Yeah, I think I didn't see any of that. I think I was holding it off because I wanted to play through the game myself first. But no, I don't remember those playthroughs whatsoever. Alright, not quite there. Ah, bugger. I was hitting all my wall jumps up until that point. Ah, yeah, I could never do those jumps. It takes a bit of practice to get to them, but once you understand what you're doing, you go through them. It makes things so much smoother to move around. Also, I more or less have the dash button held down the entire time. No, not energy. Ammo. Ammo. Cool. That's what I wanted. Like, once you get familiar with this game, and you can say the same thing about playing through Dark Souls, you never really let go of the dash button. Except when you really absolutely need to. Bugger. Fired those all too fast. There we go. Now, can I do the impressive thing? Ah, almost. If you can do it right the first time, it saves so much time compared to the normal way of bombing your way out. But, as you can see, I would have been faster just to bomb out, but you can wall jump up there, and then right at the height of your jump, morph ball, and go out that way instead of waiting to bomb the path open. The speedrunning community calls that the Alcatraz escape. And it's always nice when you can pull it off. I haven't played in quite a while, so I'm a little rusty. But I never was able to get that off consistently either. I know a lot of the tricks. I can't do a bunch of the tricks, but I know of them. Alright, I do need a slight refill. There we go. Get max ammo. Don't care about the rest of you. If you play any of the ROM hacks, they're going to expect you to be able to wall jump, so you're going to have to learn to do those wall jumps. As long as I'm in here, might as well do this part now. Alright. So, as you learned from your own experience, they expect you to come back here with a speed booster. However, through a good manipulation of momentum, you can jump through that door from a run, hit the ground, and morph ball just as you hit the ground. And if you don't bounce, it keeps your momentum going, so you just zoom quickly as on the ground. That's a technique the community has dubbed the mock ball. And there's not just one, not two, but 3 rewards here. Alright. Gimme buns. And with this, we got our super missiles as well earlier. That's the whole reason for this trick, is to come get these. The reserve tank and extra missile, nice, but that's the early supers. That's what's really nice. Ah, I hate this thing. I hate both of them. Because they are right just enough of a way to block you from being able to do another mock ball through that area. Oh. So, with, again, being able to wall jump, you get things earlier. And we'll be back here because I can't go quite through another path just yet. And let's see if I can get this trick in. Okay, so we can't go because you need to use a super missile. And normally if it flies off screen, you can't get it. But just with the careful time, doing it too slow. Oh, well, I guess we're farming here for a moment. Because if I do this, we can skip Spore Spawn entirely. Unfortunately, I might have to go through all my energy refill and missiles before we get some decent supers. I've never been able to get this trick consistently, but yeah, even time you spend farming to get your super missiles back, still fast and dealing with Spore Spawn. Like, with how much you like to run Resident Evil 2 and got a path for how to do things in the most efficient time manner, same thing with this. It's learning what is the best way to get through and collect everything you need. Sometimes for the optional, and sometimes for the required. Come on. Give me those. One more. One more. I don't need energy. I need supers. I know you can give supers. There we go. We'll know if the trick works if we hear the screen shake. Case in point. Bam. And with that, skip Spore Spawn entirely. No one likes fighting that thing because it's such a slow process. And with that, we don't have to. Alright. So, you know that down there's the charge beam, but we're not going for that just yet. I'm going to optimize my time here. And we'll come back with that once I get the necessary tools in order to get everything down there. I don't know if you ever saw this one. Well, we're going to fit it in your memory, one way or the other. Didn't mean to do that, and I need supers for what's coming up. Well, I don't need, but it makes my life a lot easier. I'll be honest. When I first played this game, I forgot there was a run button. I got stuck there for quite a while before I learned that, oh, right, there's a run button. And I found out everybody kind of forgets that. Now, you can't. The game expects you to come up here once you get Ice Beam. I don't think I got into that pipe. Okay, one more. There. You don't have to clear them, but it makes the climb up here so much easier. Ah, come on. Ah. Too slow. And I think it shot one off screen. Nope. Ah. There we go. And now, your favorite room. Everybody's favorite room. And I got one super left. That's all I need. Just trying to stay away from these things. They hurt. Ah, bugger. Oh, it's only like these things do 2 damage. They're more of annoyance than anything else, but... So, with that, we've got the power bombs. At this point, we're only short a few important navigation items in order to just do everything as we pass through. And, for using it right away, another missile tank. They expect you to, your first time going through it all, to have to, X-ray scope everything in order to find all the hidden items. And then expect you to remember them afterwards. You learn to hate these things from Fusion. Alright, give me supers. I need them for what's coming up here. Alright. For safety, let's get a save here. Fine, make me do it. Okay. Yeah, these things hurt. Okay, there we go. That's only part of the danger. Oh no! Secret passage. How do you know? No teeth. There we go. Alright, I do not want to have to go through that mess again. Let's get another one in. Because they're expecting you to have the Varia suit and a few energy tanks when you come through here. Alright, but with that now done... Oh, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, that's why I took the second safety save. After you fight the side hoppers, you got not much energy left if you got unlucky with a hit. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, I thought I was going to miss it, so I was prepared to side jump. Wall jump. Alright, we're fine now. Whoa, cheaper. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's usually how it goes. You make one pass through, perfectly fine. Second pass through, a horrible mess. Alright, and leave him alone. We have no reason to go through anything there at the moment. Perfect. Clear them all in one go, instead of having to jump twice. Totally not because I forgot I was on the missile. Don't want to do... Gotta shoot the block because otherwise you blow a hole open and fall to the gaping maw. And with that, early spacer. We can do it here because the block that is destroyed is the one to the right. Alright, and with this we pass briefly through Meridia. I could pop a bomb now, but, well, it would be slow coming back later, so... And with that, we're in without getting the high jumps. There we go. Get those out of the way, and the whole reason why I went up there in the first place was just so that we'd have a power bomb available to get this now. Because otherwise you have to go out, leave, and then come all the way back in afterwards. And it's faster for what I did than to come back for this. I think. Ah, one. Yeah, I'll take a super. Since I have to use one here in a moment. That's one thing I did like from Fusion. Bop the door, get a guaranteed red X, and get most of your health back. Now, there is a trick here that I have never been able to do. Basically, you can end the fight right here without him standing up. I've never been able to get the exact timing for this. No. No. I am going into this with way lower health than I really should. There we go. Huh, I destroyed one down here apparently at some point. Alright. That works out lovely. And that should honestly be the most danger we're in for the entire run in my head. Okay. Just put us on this pedestal, even though we're down below. Meh. Alright. Let's kill Mini Kraid. Oops. I took a double there, but eh. I ate my input. Okay. And with that, let's get here. I forget, did you ever get the secret that was in this room? Alright, another energy take down. Only most of them to go. And with that, Kraid's lair completely done. We don't have to go back in there for anything. Alright, we're going down here. I'm getting the high jump boots before we do anything else. And for another energy tank. So they expect you to have at least 2 energy tanks by the time you fight Kraid. Unfortunately, I gotta wait for him to come around again. Alright, and our jumping problems are 70% over. Alright, get him taken care of so we can open the door. Oh, so nice. Gonna jump that high again. Get through. Alright, so now they're expecting you to go through to that door up here on the right. Instead, I think I'm going too slow. Yeah. Nope. I can already tell from right from the start we don't got enough momentum for this. So this is like the second spot that the Mock Bell. Oh, I had it, but I stopped. I didn't think it was going to catch, but I had it. Nope. Didn't get the double tap in time. Nope, I bounced. Okay, I went to see my dad yesterday and had a cup of water. So I grabbed it by the lid, sipped some of it, and the lid was meh and sip of detached, and I spilled like 400 milliliters on me. Did you make your dad laugh? Nope. Lost momentum. The other one's easier because you're coming in from a lower platform and landing on an upper platform. But you're landing on a same level platform, so it gets not as easy. No, we don't have the momentum. Luckily, the sweatpants I had on made it look like nothing happened at all and didn't have to drive home. Splashed my phone too and couldn't charge for 2 hours. Ugh. Yeah, that could end badly. Nope. Didn't get the double down. In most cases, it's usually not best to double down. When you want a morph ball, if you do. Nope. I bounced. You've got to morph ball exactly as you hit the ground so that you don't bounce. Otherwise, you lose that speed. Sadly, this is still faster than me going around the long way and doing everything coming back. What the? Okay, that was the shortest jump I could possibly make. It registered as I left the room, but canceled my momentum as soon as I entered the room. Nah. Ugh. Well, this is what I get for not having to practice this except for... collision! It's optional. Just run right through the solid object. Doesn't matter. Huh, I wonder... Nah, because that's on a global timer. As soon as this one starts going down, the other one starts going down too. Just not quite enough. The sad part is there is the upper path there, but there's crumble blocks on top of it, so we can't get out to where we need to go. Otherwise, I just use that. Maybe. Nah, not enough. Maybe I should just... Alright, screw it. We're going to go through... I wanted to save this, but we do pass through this area again, so I suppose it works out alright. What a waste of time, though. Oh, not this one. Yep, hidden one down here. I expect to get it with the gravity suit, but who got time for that to come back here with that? Oh no, it's this one. That's the one I can make to a solid ground from. Alright, this room. Alright, we got a good spot here. Kind of regret the time waste, but so we did a bunch there. I got two things I need to do from here. One, get rid of that, and two, bugger. I hate those skeeters. Don't care. I'm up over here. Alright, so we got the speed booster, but before we do that, let's go in here. Now, there's the path out of Ridley. Ah, bugger. If I had the speed booster, we could jump up from down here, but we gotta do the long way around. Okay, this time, a little patience. Holding down the run button all the time sometimes doesn't work out in my favor. There we go. And they intended you to have the grapple beam before you get this, but who's got time for that? And with that, wave beam early. And where's that spot? There it is. Alright, so with that done, let's go up here. Boy, I hope that doesn't have a yes. I don't know, there's a farm spot up here. My favorite kind. Splits into multiples, and you can get up to 5 sets of drops in one spawn. Just let them spread out a bit. Alright, that's it. Alright, those are current maxes for everything. One here and one right here. Speed booster. Alright, the only thing we're missing at this point is the grapple beam, and we can break every block in our way. And just... woo! Love this section. Unfortunately, this one I have to do a little bit the old-fashioned way. Get him out of the way, and get the sweet spot. Because I have to fly out far enough to get past that ledge. And like that. This is why I say that you need to learn how to use the wall jump, because it lets you break so much in these games. And if you botch the jump, you just stand in a... just shoot down and this pops up. You did good. Just need more time with it. That's it. And another reward. They do like to double stack quite a few times. One more and get me out of here. I think you can get it. You'll, like I said, you just need a little more practice and time. Alright, so with that done, now we can actually get the bottom stuff here. And there is that one path, but there's also right here. Okay, so that goes there. That takes us back to there. I don't rightly need to go through that, and we can cut back through that this way. And with this, we are going to be able to backdoor right into a favorite. Now I gotta do it with missiles. I didn't get the charge beam. Back. Alright, we're doing it the old-fashioned way. Spam it. Alright, that should take care of him. Oh, one more. Alright, and while he does that... Whee! I'm sorry, I can't hear death cries over the item collection. Now, I could charge the spot shine, but the screen was locked there, so I couldn't get enough room to actually build the charge. It's so weird not having the charge beam right now. A little momentum can go a long way with the speed booster. Usually that takes a few tries to get the right momentum and angle. So maybe we'll make up from those failed attempts to get early ice. Alright. Nope, nope. Ow. Okay, making good time and progress. Okay, I didn't intend to do a damage boost, but acid hurts. Acid hurts a lot. Alright, with that, we can basically get every item in the game on our first pass through now. Now, we could go up, around, and all that, but there is no items up there. Also, it's too slow to go this route to get to the item. So, let's do that again. Oh, okay. It's just on the first slope there. I always forget which spot that is. Now, you're supposed to use the grapple beam to get over here, but like I said, it takes too long. And it's more fun to go this way. Oh! Oh, well, it's not like I don't have a lot of them. Alright, so we could, like I said, you could go up and around and all that, but just wall jump up straight line. Okay, so that takes out this little quadrant. All is completely cleared. Whoop. Even once we get the gravity suit, the acid still hurts. Up, out, and around. Oh. Oh, right, I have it. Forgot it. They rarely use the grapple beam, so I forgot I had it. Good thing we got a super there. Alright. That's the map station. Don't need that. I'll take another one of those because... Alright. Don't have to do anything fancy now. We just run right on through. Now, Ice Beam is up ahead, but we have something else we need to get over here. One of the more annoying upgrades to collect. Not because it's hard, it's one, out of the way, and two, and maybe I should have got that first. I don't know if I've ever done this without the Ice Beam. Okay, got it. Okay, I don't know why my momentum just stopped there, but alright. Alright, everything is a crumble block in this room. I should have gone to the ice block first. Oh, well. Ice beam, rather. Fine. We'll do the cool way out. Just plow through everything. Just restock our super missiles while we're at it. Alright, duly noted. Go get Ice Beam first if I do that route. I wish these gates stayed open. Alright, once more. This time let's go get the Ice Beam. Okay, let's get through here and oop. All right, let's chill out. Alright. Just drop in, go here, and get out. That's the main problem. Actually, no, wait. Is there... Yeah, it's a crumble block, not the other one. So, no, you can't go up that way anyway. Alright, so... That should be everything down here. And now that we've got all that, they would intend for us to go up to the wrecked ship. Well, actually, they would have intended us to go do a lot of things. But we're not doing it in their order, we're doing it in my order. I'll be back for you eventually, Meridia. I'll be back for you eventually. Oh, right into the maw. Thought I had better momentum. All right. All right, let's pop that open. Refill. Whoop! I didn't expect to actually catch that. We're getting momentum. Just aim diagonally and fire. Oh. And there's our X-ray scope. Scope, yep. Let's get through here. Ah, shoot, I still have to bomb on the way through. Okay, getting kind of low, but where we're headed, I'm about to get my energy refilled, so it doesn't matter. And we got enough power bombs, I don't need to worry about. Alright, so, like I said, they expect you to go up there, but I'm going back this way. Because we gotta go to everyone's second favorite room when they learn the game. I'll be going back that way in a moment. But we got a few things to pick up over here first. Namely, wrong button. It's a good item, wrong button. Charge beam. We shouldn't run out of missiles, but this way, we got alternative. Open up the door. Oh no, what's this? What water slows us down. And speed booster. We can't run through this until we get the the gravity suit. Yes, we can't build up a charge in water. But the shine spark itself. Oh, shoot! I'm too low energy. Trying to maximize it. Because the sad part is, it was an energy tank on the other side. So it'd be sad if I ran out of energy to get the energy tank. But yeah, the whole reason I held off was to get that power bomb. So that we can come down here and get this, so we don't have to make this trip down here once. Okay, I got 22 ROM hacks. Let's play them all. ROM hacks are a particular... what's the word for it? Poison. You kind of got to be in the mood for it. Alright, here's a big one. So with that, wave beam, open up the door, and we're through. For another energy tank. We are not going to have energy problems from now on. And since I'm safe over here, there we go. And we've got to come back here for power bomb. And through an invisible wall. Oh, there was only one. Okay. And in here, another power bomb. And if it wasn't for those power bomb blocks to get in here, we could use this as the early power bomb source instead. And that takes us out here, which collapses us down here, and we're pretty much cleared this area out. And all without having to see Spore spawn once. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, almost got it clean. I do not want to fall down with the Decorus. Instead, we gotta go see your favorite guys. That's my best attempt at the music. Or sound effect for them. Okay. Unfortunately, no special item in this room. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The gap itself is 4 blocks before that energy tank. I believe they reused the same trick in Zero Mission as well, with the 1 missile tank in Ridley's Lair. In hindsight, maybe we should have started you with Zero Mission. You did seem to... I don't know if you found it easier in general, or it was because you had experience from playing Fusion and Super Metroid first. Now, if I can get the mini mock ball to work here. Nope. Ah, well. It's only a small fall down. It was definitely easier for new generations of gamers and handheld. Alright, fair enough. Like I said, maybe we should have started you there instead. But I think it would have been better for you to experience the start of where it all began. One's the map, one's a missile refill. Yeah, I have nothing else above me, so we go right. Woohoo! Alright, so back down we go, and... Whoopsie. I was still on Power Bomb. So there's no need to really deal with these guys if I can help it. Alright, so now that we get our power bomb and speed booster, let's go get that one room. Alright, well that, we're on our second row. You can just wall jump up there and do a bomb to break that block at the top. Okay, weird. I hate that hitbox. I knew it was one to the right. There we go. So, what you're supposed to do is come back with the gravity suit. But, if you take a running jump, you clear the invisible platforms, and you get up here. And this is one of my favorite rooms in the game. Not because of what the game does, but with what the speedrunning community did. This is called the Billy Mays room. Because, wait, there's more! They've got a list of names for every room in the game. I don't know most of them, but I remember some of the highlights. And you didn't have to power bomb out. You just hold to the right there. It destroys a couple of blocks, and you roll to the side. So the game devs can be merciful at times, but not always. Let's see if I can get this now. If it does, it'll save backtracking quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit, but save a few minutes. And beneath the Mother Brain tank from Metroid 1, more items. So she was sitting on missiles the entire time. Now, since you know this, this is where you come out at the end of the game. And there's this cool trick that you can do at the end there. Make this whole escape sequence even more epic. Alright. And boom. That is the only way to get this one. You have to freeze all of them. They intend with the plasma beam, but if you're quick, you can do it outside. And who's got time for spikes and grappling? Just run over them. And with that, we're out here. Here we can go and get this, arguably one of the first missiles you can really get. Have path cleared in one go instead of stopping. Secret passage. Alright, right angle. Alright. Woohoo! I love these tricks. Just when you get the right angle, just plow through a room. No pump, no special jumps, no special timing, just go. Alright, takes care of that. There's another one we can do out of this room, but I want to save that for on our way out. Alright, so that's our running total right now. We've got, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 6 energy tanks, 105 missiles, 30 supers, and 15 power bombs. And we're at an hour 16. We're doing pretty good for cleanup. Alright, let's see if I can pull this off. Ah. Yo, question of the day. Alright. Ah. I need a little motion room to move there. Well, I was up in the cooking bunch, walking around. Ah, I think I'm a pixel too low for this. Yeah, I'm a pixel too low. Ah. If you get this trick right, you fire a super right from here. You zoom right behind it, but a little bit of a gap. It busts open the door on the right, and you keep going right through this room, all the way across this platform, and land right at the other side of the room. I know we can do this. Ah, well, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. I was just a pixel too low. And it takes a little bit too much time to go back. That's not really worth it if you can't pull it off on the first pass through the room. And I'm going to be honest, I am annoyed that you beat this boss on the first time. This boss is a pain for most people, and you got it on the first try. Next floor down? Next floor down. And not so much that you beat it on the first try, but more so because you didn't see the counterattack. What's supposed to happen is most people, supers. Let's use the supers first. He has a purposeful counterattack to supers. You hit him once, and then he goes into a screen-filling attack. You can easily get around it, but you know what makes you even more annoyed? Several things, but go on. Oh, this is that. Wait, is this that one? Yeah, it's this one. I can't do anything here yet. Oh, you will once I get down there. But an odd quirk of this place is, while the power's out, spikes don't hurt you. And yeah, that doesn't know anymore. Too much damage. If you can stagger, you can actually stagger him when he does this move. And actually keep him and plug a lot more damage into him. Ah! I'm surprised I got that much right off the bat there. You gotta kind of stagger him like pop, 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 pop at a consistent pattern. And of course you never know when he's gonna open his eye. Or if he will open his eye. One more pass. And then if he's still not dead after that, then I say it's a super missile. Alright, where are you, invisible? The sad part is the X-ray scope doesn't help. Okay. He's low enough. Okay. You should. You did good. There we go. If he wasn't dead, he'd fly up here and then do a sweeping attack that all the fireballs would go whoop through the room, whoop through the room. But you can just hold your charge beam and then jump through them. Not like this. You have to do this spinning, but you're immune from the attack. So it's an easy way to do it if you take him with a super too early. But it's still just... I'm surprised you did not trigger that super attack. Well, counterattack. Because you did good. Just like I said, I'm a little annoyed you never triggered the counterattack. What can I say? I'm Juzu. Wait. It is the middle one? Yeah. So, now that you've gone through a Zero mission and they had these guys in there, you'd think, oh, this is that wrecked ship from then. No, they fervent that this is not the same wrecked ship. Yes, wrecked ship as that. It would make sense, but apparently it doesn't. Get off me. Okay. That's one side down. Wait. Well, I gotta go this way anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright. I don't know if you ever came to this side of the room. Unfortunately, there is no, like, using supers doesn't make them go faster than it did with, like, Rockmire or in Zero Mission. These things, they move at the same speed regardless of what you hit them with. Alright, there we go. Alright, now to do this all again. I don't... They never do go into detail of what this place was for. That flyback. Alright, where's that sweet spot? Is it this one? No, we're too far to the right still. It's that one. Nope. Right. Okay, right side, right platform, wrong spot. Can I make it? No, too far away. There we go. You're supposed to get on the floaters. They carry you one spot, takes you to another floater, carries you to another spot, and then that brings you to that wall. And you wind it here. You shoot it, and that's that. But Which one was it? Super? Yeah. But, as we saw, just use Shine Spark straight up from that spot, shoot the wall, bam, saves a bunch of time. Oh. Right. Okay, and instead we come over here. And uniqueness of for this one room. Okay, not this room. This room. That Gamer is Samus coated. So whatever your color is, that Gamer will be the same thing. Come back with a purple suit, it'll be purple. I think. Either way, it's supposed to be a special Samus Gamer. Zoomer, yeah. No, Gamer? Or is it Gamer? Yeah, I think it's Gamer. You know, every time I come here, it makes me think, I want to go bowling. That would be an interesting idea. Getting a custom bowling ball that looks like the Morph Ball. Huh. Oop, wrong thing. Ah, bugger, just not quite far enough. Nieces might be coming over this weekend. Got anything special planned with them? Might get someone to play Dark Souls 3. That's right, you got to raise them young. Teach them in the ways of Dark Souls. How to get good. Alright. I should have went around and... I have to do that in case I botch up. Let's get the gravity suit. Alright. That's the last of our momentum problems. Oh, wait, I have to go in the water. I didn't do this earlier. And there's literally one thing in the wreck ship that we need to get, and that's about it. I'd be annoyed if I couldn't just do this. Oh, wrong door. Wrong door. This door. Okay. That's here. Actually, I will need that. Not right here, but... There we go. Another energy tank. Alright, and that is the wrecked ship cleared out. Now, we could go up that right door and take the Forgotten Highway. Oh, almost got through clean on both ways. Alright. Gotta go to down here. Let's get another hard save in. Okay, so from here, we come back through and take the down path. Maybe I should just save that. Yeah, I probably could have saved the trip through that one room for now instead. Okay, where do we need to go? Straight down. Then to the left. Okay, now the hard path through this room. Ah, almost made it through. Alright, let's take a moment. Switch to that. Got that Dark Souls 1, 2. Nice! Because of Happy Panda. Happy Panda? Can't say I'm familiar with that. It's like a... What is it? What is Happy Panda? Other than happy. He was a streamer. Oh, that's why the name sounds familiar. Those are custom labels? Or from, like, he made? Or from somewhere else? It's the EU copy of DS. Oh, that's cool. I forget. What's down here? Is it... Comes with all DLCs, too. Ah, okay. Alright, this is just save point. Comes with all DLCs. That is a good collection, then. So, I think you remember this room, at least. Just a step too far. I remember it locking me out. Doors open or locked. Shut. Alright, let's try that again. Now with less taking a step too far. Get the red light missile. I had a step forward. Momentum should have kicked in. Okay. Just fall down here, hold left, and in you go. Unfortunately, I have to wait and take a hit because we don't have jump ball yet. No, this is the right spot. Why can't I go through there? Oh, right, it's here. I'm wrong pit. Oh, everything's fine. Everything's good. Bugger. Oh, no, that's the... There we go. Get that one. I tried to collect it while upside down, but it wouldn't let me. Here we go. Got that one out of the way. And didn't anger the turtle. I call that a successful pass-by. So, I know you shot these things a bunch of times, but you can actually latch onto them with the grapple beam. And they'll carry you up. To a certain level. I know. I was just carrying... I didn't ask... I wanted to see if you would try it out. And... this just goes... Right. This is that one chamber in Brinstar. I can remember. There's one we do need to go up, and this is not it. Yeah, it's a hidden... It's a detail that I don't think most people realize. I just found it one day shooting them and was like, huh, they didn't blow up. And I'm latched on. Momentum did not go. Momentum did not go that way either. Try to slingshot myself around there. And just plow myself into the corner. Okay, plan B. We're going this route. Okay, we need to go down, but I need to go up. And yeah, I was keeping that one in my back pocket. You just speed boost, get on top of the hill, hold aim right or aim up, and then jump and right where you want to go. Can't you have you having an easy time the first time through? Oh right, it's the run through on the right room. The actual good rewards are over here. I think that is like the only secret I kept to myself. I tried to get you to a path on every other one, and that's what they intend for you to do, is to freeze them to get up here. But like I showed you, just doing a crouch jump from there will let you get up as well. Here's a missile. Oh, okay, that's a bit of a lie. There are other secrets, but they're all tricks and glitches that I did not want you to try. It would have been painful for everybody involved. Kind of. But that was one of the more awkward ones. They expect you to chain speedballs. I gotta do this both times. It doesn't really matter. So, I'll just do it this way. At least next time I'll have a space jump. Hello, Botwoon. Where are you coming out? I think I overkilled him. I literally think I killed him while he was in the hole, and the game didn't know. Like, can we kill him while he's in here? No, we have to keep him. We have to make him spawn out. Oh yeah, it's this room. Yep. That's what I was trying to get you, was to jump in midair and morph ball there to get that through the quick route. Instead of going all the way over here, morph balling around, all that. I should have used him as a platform over there. Oh well. Alright. Oh, come on. Compared to some of the ones I've had to do tonight, that is not a hard angle to get around. So, another thing they meant to try and teach you, like, hey, some things can be fake, is one, they force you over here because the block's destroyed after you grapple it, so you got no choice but to jump into it. And, like, oh, they're fake. And the fact they're not moving. Real spikes will animate. Alright, so you did it the hard way, and respect for that. But let me show you how we microwave a shrimp. Alright, come on. That's it, come to mama. Now, you might have to take a few hits in order for it to get in range. Dead. That is how we microwave a shrimp. Sure, it takes all the challenge out, but you can't deny it's nice to just fry them. And that's technically not the actual... there actually is a term called microwaving him. It involves being able to... It only works in randomizers. It's getting the plasma beam first. And basically, you charge a shot, fire it, and at the same time, wait for it to do this, and as it passes through him, it just... hits every time, and that's technically the actual microwave. But for electric current, ooh, it's a quick flash fry. Maybe I should have saved do the fight legitimate as well. Oh well, I'll be back here at some point to play through the game. Is it faster to go out here now and do this, or go back around, do those, and then go that? I'm always amazed when I inadvertently do a damage boost. While you're underwater, you can't really botch the timing. But when you're above water, you gotta be careful. It's always at the... As soon as you start coming down, press the jump. Press the jump. Hate the sandfall, hate the sandfall. Yeah, I should have went back around. Well... Alright, I actually did want to go this way. So, failure, success. Seems DS3 Everything Action we never got is called the Fire's Fade Edition. Huh. Alright, goes fall straight down. And there's our plasma beam. Alright, let's fry everything in here. Did I hit him in there? I got him in there. Didn't even mean to. Okay, I think that's all of them. Alright, let's go back the way we came because it's faster than going the other way around. That's the problem with Meridia. Okay, there we go. And back around through here. Bugger. Alright, gotta go the long way here. Didn't get enough of a running start. Will this be faster than... Yeah, we can get back around out here. Because that. Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough. There we go. Okay, I think I can pull this one off without jump ball. It's easier if you have it, but... Oh, that's right. I can just blow them out of the sky straight now. Now, this isn't the intended way, but it gets the job done. Yeah, I made the right choice. This one, escape is on the right or the... Yeah, right. The one, if you be so kind. Come on, come on! Yes, got it in time. Otherwise we have to wait for him to go around. Oh, now that if we're in Shack Tool's room, I can take care of the bot myself, I suppose. Get rid of that thing. Come on, Shack Tool. Move faster. Faster. Just take the snail with me through the other room. Oh, he didn't survive the room transition. Alright. I wish they gave me this much sooner in the game. You can get out of there with carefully timed mid-air morph, but it's better that way. Alright. Go here. And now we gotta go through and take the other sandfall. I think it's still faster to go this way. And tube time. I do like how you pass through that room and he's like, oh, was that a Metroid? Get you scared. Oh. Awkward screen transition there. Yeah, that's what I should have done the first time for this room. Well, at least I can move faster now this way. Oh yeah, I'm definitely faster with actual proper movement. Wait, no, no. We're learning. This time we're learning. Okay. We learned from last time. Oh, got it in one. Alright. I'm going to say that's a slam dunk. Okay, let's see. Nope, they're both over here. That number 4? Might be number 4. Is that last energy tank? There's one in Criteria. There's one in Ridley's. Is there a second one Ridley's that I'm forgetting about? Oh, which is a bit far to the left. Alright, drops us out right here. Alright, takes care of this room. Take them out. This is just the map room, right? Yeah. Been a while since I've been through here, so I couldn't remember. And with this, it'll take us out and right back to where we came into Brinstar. Not Brinstar, Meridia. Okay, and with that... Oh, we do come back through here. Yeah, maybe it would have been a better idea. We took care of that, we took care of that, we went around there, did that. Alright, just straight down. Plow through here. Probably should save, but man, we got another save point coming up. Wait, no. Wrong direction, wrong direction. Wait, no. No, no. Go that way. Go that way. Go down, then take a right. Brings us out over here. Takes us out here. What is this? This is... Right, right. That's just a down path from the other... from the green bubble room. Let's see if I got that right. Nope. I think you can get just the right angle to put yourself in the pit, that hole. There we go. Okay, this is our other one that I was thinking of. Alright, time for the good music. Cue it. Boom, 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 boom. Drain that lava. Okay, just take it slow. Okay, good. We don't have to do that loop again. Alright. You remember this guy, level 1? Alright, stand back. Yeah, you get him back in the corner here and stand right here. He can't touch you. That's another 5 minutes. Huh. I glitched the music. I got the upgrade exactly as the frame the music should stop. Didn't know I could do that. Learn something new every day. Alright, got that. I might as well. Okay. Alright. Why can't I do it all of a sudden? Yeah, I figured you'd enjoy that. So, there is with the green gates. If the green dot is or green bar is on the left side, you can actually glitch a super missile through the gate and hit it in order to door into that area and get the screw attack without having to fight Gold's Rizzo. There's not much point because you need to go through there more often than not. But if you don't need to worry about collecting everything, alright, gotta be careful here. Welcome to either the Heart Room or the Mickey Mouse Room. This your second playthrough? No, I have played this game a lot over the years. There, don't fall down there, otherwise you gotta go around the loop again. Ah, shoot, I'm supposed to spin jump through here. Oh, well. Alright, most dangerous things in this game. The red key hunters. I could just screw attack through them, but they're dangerous. Alright. Alright, drop down. Okay. Drop down here. Over to the left. Another power bomb. We gotta be getting close to max on those. Okay. There is a way to glitch through that, so you clip right through it. I've never been able to get it to do it. Hey, it's your favorite pirates. Well, I just did. I effed them up all for you. Alright. That's power bombs. Alright, where's that spot? There it is. I want supers. Give me as many supers as I can get. Yeah, I figured I have more than 25. Am I using SNES 9X? No, I'm using Emuhawk. Emuhawk? It has multiple cores, so SNES 9X might be one of them. Okay, we got more than that. I'm not sure if our cap is 40 or 45 at the moment. Oh, right, the extra tank I'm thinking of is... No, that's the one I'm thinking... No, both of them are down here. Okay, yeah, we got... I know where all energy tanks are. Alright, so we should be able to max that here shortly. Oh, okay, that's our... Oh! We've got all missile tanks. Energy... super missiles, then. I thought we were capped. They were just being stingy. There we go. Hello, Ridley. Say hello to my numerous small friends. Alright, where are you? Ah, fucker. That's it. Come on, Pogo. Ah! If you can get him in a good Pogo lock. Where are you? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Is he dead? Nope, not quite dead yet, sir. Come on. Alright, he's not quite dead yet. There we go. He's dead. Sometimes the AI script buggers out and he's supposed to grab you and then die, but he doesn't go into the grab. Or you escape it and he doesn't do it. And he won't die on... Well, he will die, but it takes forever if he doesn't go into the animation of death. If he doesn't grab you first. Okay, there we go. 2 miss energy tanks remain. And they're kind of on our way out. Well, one of them is. One of them's back by the ship. I could have got it earlier, but it makes more sense to grab it on the way out to the end of the game. Is it on the way up that I'm supposed to clip through those things? Maybe. Thankfully, you don't have to fight these guys on the way out. Yeah, I think we're short of by just 1 power bomb. And I know where it is on the way out. Oh, I could just screw attack that. Okay, let's get another save in. Alright, so I wasn't paying attention when you made your way out of Ridley. So, well, lower Norfair, Ridley's Air, whatever we want to call it. So I don't know if you actually noticed this one. So notice how it's got a not a skull one, but a blind one. It's actually a secret passage back here. with what could be the last energy tank. Yeah, the skull face ones can't destroy. The blind ones, you can. Takes a super, but you can. Ooh, ooh. All right. Up and over and to the right. Nope, it was the top one. There we go. Doop, doop. And I think this is our last power bomb. We've got, I want to say, 5 missile tanks left. This is the mushroom room? Can't remember if that's the official name or not. But looks kind of like a mushroom. Before you destroy everything. With that, we're out of Norfair, and that should be just about everything. Maybe I could have saved getting that other one until now. The extra missile and, well, extra 2 missiles and, the reserve tank isn't that useful. So next time I do this, we'll probably skip that until now, because we can get a lot easier. Alright. At this point, the only things left should be in Criteria, ironically, right next to our ship. Well, pretty much right by our ship. I wish there was a better way out of here, but really there kind of isn't. Actually, no, I don't have the power. Need to power bomb that. Ah! How the... I don't know how I managed to hit the top block without the bottom block, but yeah. So much easier. Bugger. Just light taps. Just jump. Darn, I was trying to erase the spike up the screen. Alright. Drop in and should be 50, 50, and 220. Yep, that would make sense. We've got everything. That hasn't been unaccounted for yet. Bugger. Okay. There's a way to do this. That you fire a missile on the right, and then you speed boost it to the left. So I'm not sure how to do the glitch so that missile warps to the right of the screen. But we can at least do the cool thing. And there's our last energy tank. If you didn't have the screw attack, you'd have to bomb your way through here. And some randomizers, you have to do that. Now, those ones are actual fake ones that animate. So there's one exception to the rule. Okay, let's get that cleared out. So you've got to get this right, because you can go on the left, you can go to the right, but you're locked out of the other side. So you've got to make sure you go down the middle and break both sets of blocks. So you can get in here, and that's all the missiles. We're back here again. All right. Kraid. Fantoon. Dragon. And Ridley. I don't know what they are, like soul containers, resonance. I don't know. Just things that go as it sinks into the depths. Down into Torian. Turian. There's been an official pronunciation, but I just call this Torian. Sounds right. Sounds better. Sounds correct. And with that, our last save. I mean, there's the other one, but you do that, you're locked in. I've got everything, so there's not much else to do, but I still like to have the option. So this is super acid lava. Alright. Alright, so... Okay, plan B. 3 supers will kill them as well. 3 power bombs will kill them as well. There we go. I wish I could unequip. Actually, hold on. Is that a thing I can do? No, I can't unequip the grapple beam and... There we go. Can't unequip the grapple beam and X-ray scope. Oh, that was it. Actually, that's it. That's the last one. Grabs a power bomb. Oh, no, there's more here. There we go. And in we go. You can kill these things with supers if you put enough into them, but there's no point. Alright. The biggest side hopper is a snack for the biggest Metroid. Let's see if I can get this right. Ah! You basically got to slingshot it around you constantly, and you can get through here without getting latched onto. Thankfully, it doesn't take your reserves. Ah, just... I thought it was screw attack blocks. Wait, no, wrong way, wrong way. No, wait, no, wrong way, wrong way. I need to go back up there. I thought the, what you call it, energy refill was down here. Oops. Alright, so, with regards to your previous comment, if I could finish in 2 hours, I'd play this more too. Well, you gotta play it. I didn't get good at this just because by random chance. I played this game quite a bit. The only reason I learned about some of the more advanced techniques is I watched Awesome Games Done Quick in the early years, and speedrunning Super Metroid was always a highlight. There is so much you can do to break this game with other things. Like, you could use the X-ray scope to actually clip into Torian before you do any of the bosses. Alright. I wonder if I can get this trick off. try that again. I don't quite remember the setup for this. And I'm not going to spend all night on it. Alright, let's get our screw attack on. But basically, you freeze the Rinka into the right spot. And then you take a hit at a certain angle, and it lets you phase through the Zebetite barriers, and these things only spawn one at a time. So if the first one is still there, all the others are not spawned in the way. So you just run right through. Oh wow, she was dead before I fired that last one. All right. Well, that's game over. Mother Brain dead, no problems. There's the onion rings. There's the French fries. There's the burger. I think that's the name for it. There's the ketchup beam. Oh, I got hit by ketchup. Now I got to clean the shirt. I'm staggering her enough. There's a bit of a delay. All right. No, I didn't get it right. There's the one final glitch of this is if you get her at the right point where she's going to activate the beam and you run yourself into it and lower your health, that'll be instant. It'll trigger the sequence. You can still glitch into it, so called a stand-up glitch, so that you can still move around here. You have to wait for the Super Metroid to fly in, and you gotta be a little careful because you can glitch the game during this state if you do that. But it lets you start firing beams at Mother Brain here, and it speeds up the process for the final form. But I did it wrong. So, as was mentioned previously, the amount of time for this, it doesn't care how many energy tanks you have. Be it 4, 16, or whatever it is, 14. It will. You are here for it. What coffee brand do you drink? Whatever's the cheapest one at the time. The current batch is Maxwell House. Wait, no. That was the last pack. Folgers. It's Folgers right now. Cue the music. And you just stand here and fire. There's a reason why I tried to get you to aim up so much in that playthrough. If you do the stand-up glitch, she's basically gray by the time this part starts. So you just like spend like 10 shots and she's done. That's how I am with hummus, whichever is BOGO at Publix. Yeah, I'm not even at the size. If I can find a place cheaper, I will take it. Alright, so when you came through here, you kind of did the right thing the right first time. You can just speed boost right through there. That's a first. Well, I mean, not a first, but that's rare. I love this trick. If you're hitting it with the speed booster at an angle, it clips you right through that bottom platform, and you just got a straight line all the way up the room. And now for the good ending. And yes, there actually is a difference here. What you did was, when you played this, it was the standard ending. But we gotta save the animals. Good job, boys. We'll see you in Fusion. Thankfully, during the explosion, these blocks aren't here, so you can just come in, roll through, and you're out. Too far. Minute and a half. I think it's my best, but it's still pretty good. Alright. Moment of truth. Well, several moments from now, but let's see what the final total was. Well, time. I know what the total was. Alright, so in all seriousness, level 1, pay attention when the planet explodes. Look to the right of the screen. So, going, boom! Alright, and if you take a look to the right now, well, okay, in a second or two, look to the right once this explosion goes down. Look to the right, and now. You should see a little dot going to the right. That's the only difference. I don't know. They've never explained how those things get off the planet. But they're the same ones when you run into them in Fusion. Alright. Mete is trying to get me to use creatine and pre-workouts. But I talked to a guy at Starbucks, Sean. He's 24 and deadlifts 350 pounds. And he said, unless I'm maxing myself, I don't need either. Well, yeah, like, unless you're trying to... if you're already pushing the limits of what you're doing naturally, the only way to... you don't need to go that route. You're doing this to get fit, not to bodybuild. Maybe at some point you might want to do that, but at that point you do that. Like, right now, you're just doing it to be fit. I'm just trying to look like Peter Parker. Not Hulk. Yeah, the muscle mass, it's like you're not going for muscle mass, you're going for quality mass. Alright, there's my mouse. Okay, let's see this. All right, so I am not. I'm going to say this right now, and I know this might sound condescending, but I mean this legitimately. I am a competent Super Metroid player. I am not a great Super Metroid player. There are things that the speedrunners can do that is crazy how they do it. I know they've put in so much practice to do those kind of tricks consistently, when they're not like, just breaking the code in the game and clipping through things. but it is impressive with what they do. And when you can play through this game with confidence, you can go through and have a quick time of it. Like, with how much you did, yep, I know I'm fast. I'm faster than 3 hours. We got the best ending. So I hope that this was an encouragement to play the game again to get better at it, and then be able to add it to the speed run. Like, I know you enjoy going through Resident Evil 2, but the Metroid games, maybe not Dread, but Super Metroid, Fusion, being able to run through those in a couple hours, it's a fun time. You ready for that? I did not take a look. What was my time? I know it was under 3 hours, but alright. Let's reset there. Soft reset. So yeah, like I said, I hope this was an encouragement to play the game more, not a, well, I'm insulted and I don't want to play it anymore. Under 2 hours, I told you. Now, I will admit, in real time, that we ran that about 2 hours, 44 minutes. Maybe give it a little bit for time. But in-game, which is the important time, 145. That is a respectable time for 100%. So, I'm confident both RE2 player. Yeah, like, I know, and you show it, you enjoy it, and you get, and it's a confidence of you can play and talk at the same time and still do well, and not have your abilities drop at the same time. Like I said, I think I'm decent at the game. Well, Super Metroid. Resident Evil 2, we see my playthroughs. That was the first time playthrough, and I'll admit, we got better each time, from first time to second time. And if I ever want to, I could always go play the original ones. But I don't know where we're going to go from here. But either way, this has been a nice little romp. I'm going to take a look through my collection to see if I know I have Fusion. I got Fusion the year it came out. I've had it since then. So I know I can play through. And again, that's a quick 2-hour experience. But for Zero Mission, I have to check to see if I have that game. And I don't know, like, this was just, like I said, like, this was just to show you that this game, you could do so much, especially once you get wall jumps down. Because if I could knock off probably a good another 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes off this time, if I'd done everything, done my tricks on the first attempt. But even then, like we can see, like, it's, yeah, the part of the fun is, okay, how do I go get everything, or get from point A to B as fast as I can? But either way, I think I don't think about it, I know we're going to call it here for the night. Just mute you. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Join me on Thursday for, I'm not sure what. Like I said, this was just an encouragement stream for me to try and sell level 1 on trying the Super Metroid 1 again. I know it was his first time, and he did no sarcasm, no false bravado. You did good for that first time playing through the game. Although I will say, I did it with the PlayStation 5 controller. It isn't as responsive as a proper SNES controller, so I'll give you credit on working through the awkwardness of that, because there were times where things rolled that shouldn't have rolled because I didn't press things clearly. But yeah, like I said, this was an encouragement to, like, I want you to enjoy this game. Like, if you really don't want to go through it again, obviously not on stream, but just for enjoyment, personal playtime, that's okay. But there's a reason why it has a fan base and why it is revered as one of the best speedrunning games. But this was your average Joe playthrough. take that as you will. But either way, we're going to do something different next stream. Probably not Super Metroid, or, well, Metroid related in general. Or maybe I'll break out Other M. That's a sour pill I could stand to go through again. And we'll see what happens. Either way, we'll continue next stream. Well, not continue, but next stream we'll start something new. We'll start between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern. Tell your friends, spread the word. Let's get everyone together and have a good time. But for now, everyone have a good night. And it looks like level 1 has switched over. And let's raid him for Dark Souls 3. Looks like he's just booting it right now. He's going to Aldrich Deep. So as soon as this goes, let's send everybody over.